We flew out to Marion, Ohio for 2 weeks. So, I mean, let's go back. Pastor David Ham actually like set us up and called us all in, but he received a call from Marion, Ohio, the Nikki Cruz Outreach and all of them. Apparently there was a crazy overdose like thing going on. And so different denominations got together, politicians, law enforcement, all these people, and they decided to do some sort of missions work. And that birthed like the rebirth of TRUCE. So Pastor David Ham called 6 artists from New York, got us together, and we literally flew out I think a month and a half later. And so we became a group and had to perform as if we were a group, like forever. Like we were trying to be the TRUCE team that had worked forever, and it ended up working out really well. We did 25 shows in 2 weeks. We'd hop in a van with speakers and sound equipment and all this stuff and like pull out to some random street, come out, set up, booth, speakers in the middle of the street and just start rapping. And in a matter of like 10 minutes, you see like 10, 20, 30 people starting to file through, and it was crazy. Then the last day, we did a stadium. They got a stadium, and the people of this town said that they'd never seen it packed like that. I think like 5,000 people came out or something crazy, and like half that, like 2,500 people accepted Jesus. Like they came forward at the end, and it was, even one guy started with us the first day. He was like an alcoholic, like he was just messed up and you could tell. And he accepted Jesus, and throughout the rest of the days we were out there, he was out helping us give flyers out, helping us evangelize. He was telling people about Jesus. Like, it was amazing, like life-changing, exhausting, but life, like worth it. I'd do it a million times over. So there was this woman that one day she came with us to all 3 stops. And every stop she would cry at the end when we did the altar call. She would start bawling. She would walk up and accept Jesus. And she kept bringing her daughter up. And every time her daughter would cry too. And the last day her daughter went forward and she was like, I'm different. Like she came and she talked to me and I was like, she was like, I'm different. She was like, nothing looks the same. Nothing feels the same. Nothing is like, and her mom wasn't even there. And I just realized like how God, her mom apparently was like a drug, like she was into like just, you know, those situations where the daughter had been through a lot with her mom, and her mom just kept apologizing and she was like, I can't forgive myself. And the daughter in the end was just like, I forgive her and everything's different. And I was just like, and I didn't even know, like the last day, no, the first day, when she went up for prayer, apparently I would like, she wrote on my Facebook and she was like, a stranger came and prayed for me and it felt like an angel, and it ended up being me and I didn't even know. And it was just mad dope to continue to see her. And she came out to the last event and she looked different. Like she was so at peace and happy, and I was like, oh, this is real. Like this is not, it was dope. I think no, I think it's confirmed. I think like the route that I was already starting to take before the trip, like was just being more intentional about conveying a message versus like, let's just get on a track and like spit dope metaphors and all this stuff. Like God was really convicting me about making sure that I say something when I say something, you know, like not just getting on a track and spitting. And so I think being out there just reminded me of the urgency. Like there's no time to just be playing games. Like I want to make good music, but to me good music also comes with good content and a message that can change the way people think. So I think that reminded me of how messed up things are and how much the world needs Jesus.